So here I am in Hong Kong with Kenneth Kwan, who's just been traveling all over the place. I guess he's been listening to guitarists. Kenneth, so tell me a bit more. Why are you going around so much?
I want to find out more about the local scenes in China, because I've been to most of the major conservatories and I know the major teachers, but I was never able to connect with local teachers, especially teachers with young kids. You were in Shanghai 2 years ago, right?
Last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yes.
450 young kids
Well, yes.
competed in the competition?
Yes.
Yeah. I was wondering where they were from. So this past week, it was a week of no classes in my school. So I decided I would just go north.
Okay.
I would find some of the local teachers, and I ended up at 5 different cities in 6 days.
So tell me the cities you went to.
I was in Nanjing, I was in Zhenjiang, Taichung, Suzhou, Hefei, and the other one it's Chaohu.
Yeah. So
It's actually 6 cities there.
in so many years ago, in '95, we went to Suzhou and also Nanjing. So it'd be interesting to know what's happened.
It's not the same.
I'm sure it's completely different.
Completely different.
Thank you.
The Suzhou that I actually was invited by the professor in guitar at Suzhou University.
Yes.
Matthias Lang.
Oh, yes, I know Matthias. Yeah.
From Shanghai. Yeah. It's probably one of the very few music programs in China, whose medium of teaching is in English entirely.
Yes.
So people who go there, they are expected to understand English, and they have mostly international faculties. So I went there and did masterclass.
What did you find the level, say in Suzhou or any of the other places? Are they very high level? Do they work hard?
Okay, high level.
Yeah.
I'm kissing ass.
You're kissing.
I'm kissing ass. They're very good. But what I'm more impressed with the little kids.
Yes.
Because they're not really into what we call professional training.
Yep.
In China, there is professional training, which means you go to a school, it would be a primary school or secondary school affiliated with a university or a conservatory. That's a system in Central Conservatory. That's where you got all the brilliant young kids.
So they teach the guitar as just an instrument for music education.
Yep, it's just I was so impressed. I went to Chaohu in Anhui.
Yeah.
And this tiny little town, and the teacher was able to convert all the students. He doesn't have students of other instruments, like electric guitar or finger picking. No, it's all classical. And I looked at his kids. The kids are good, and they were spending 2 hours a day.
Wow.
Practicing.
Yes. So do they learn other kinds of music other than classical music? Do they play Carcassian saw, and then do they play chords? Chord sequences, jazz?
They actually have in China there's a standard repertoire.
Yes.
So they do all the standard values. I listened to a girl who did a value, and then some Karuli.
So they start with Barrios and go to Karuli.
well, for some people, I don't know. But I don't know how they progress. I don't know how fast they go along. But they're playing a lot of the standard repertoire.
Yeah. But do they learn other kinds of music? Do they sing?
I don't think they do. It depends on the teachers.
But did you find any places where, for instance, they listen to other kind of classical music, piano, orchestra?
Not so much, no.
Do you think that might be a stage for them to go through? Because You know, the guitar is a very small world.
Yep.
I mean, it's fun to play, and it's got digital interest. It's almost like playing a computer game sometimes, I think, for these kids. But there is a wider world of music. Do you think these provinces will reach this point? Can you see any, for instance, in Suzhou, where everything's in English?
Well, that's a university. That's a major university. So they will actually, it's a music department.
Yes.
So of course they're learning the standard repertoire.
Yeah.
They're going through the same program as you would find in the West.
Yes, I see.
But with the private teachers,
Yep.
It really depends on teachers. There's a teacher who insists that all his kids would be able to sing.
Yes.
The songs they play.
Yes.
They would have to sing along.
Yes.
So I thought that was terrific.
I think it's very important because that's one of the difficulties with the guitar. It's not a sustaining instrument.
Yep.
It's like a piano. You need to actually sing inside when you play, don't you feel? Yeah.
That's the biggest. It's one of the major points that I had to point out from time to time during my travel.
So tell me a little bit more about where you teach yourself in Guangzhou.
I'm teaching at the Shanghai Conservatory of Music
Yes.
in Guangzhou.
And what level are the students?
We established what's called the bachelor, the degree program. It's a degree program. We started out with the bachelor degree, and then next we got the degree set up. We got a program set up in the affiliated high school. And then I think probably back in the 2009 or 10 or 10, we started the graduate program. The MFA program now it's in China. It's the terminal program.
So, what happens to the people who graduate? This is a big question, really. What do they do?
What I see is because I've been traveling around quite a bit, not just this past week, but we've been to a lot of festivals in the last 4 or 5 years, and I've run into a lot of young teachers who were recent graduates from some of the major conservatories, and a lot of them are like teaching 100 to 200 kids. It's a boom. I've been telling people this is like the second golden age of the guitar now in mainland China.
Yeah.
And it's when the so-called first golden period was in the 80s when things opened up, but people were poor. A lot of the young people, they wanted to play an instrument that they were not allowed to play before. It's the guitar. And so everybody wanted to play the guitar. And the problem is they couldn't afford it at the time.
Yes.
Because they were so poor.
Yes.
But now it's like 20, 30 years later on, they got the money.
Yep.
And they got dreams to fulfill. So the kids, a lot of kids are fulfilling the dreams. So this is the time now. They have to do it now. Otherwise, the next generation, they wouldn't do it.
But what are they dreaming? Are they dreaming they're going to be concert players or teachers or chamber music players?
Not chamber music players. No.
That's a shame.
Not in China. I think because of the success that they find in Shefei,
Yes.
Young, and the Beijing duo.
Yes.
Somehow there is a romantic conception about concert artists in China, and it's not realistic. But a lot of them are really trying to push the kids into a life of concert artists.
But you can only have so many concert artists.
Yes. What I'm telling all the teachers now is, yes, we have the number we will have the largest number of concert artists because of the number. Okay, we just have so many people.
Yes.
But at the same time, what we need more is educated audience.
Yes.
Even if they don't get to be just like the people from the 80s, they didn't get to be musicians, but they did well in life.
Yes.
A lot of making
exactly.
a lot of money. So, but they listen to music, and they are attracted to cultural
Yes.
activities. So I think that's important.
So that starts actually with the guitar, with doing your Guado etude. And you...
Not so much. No.
What's wrong with the Guado? Okay, Carcassi.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks very much, Kenneth. So this is Kenneth Kwan in Hong Kong, and we're in Cafe Corridor by Times Square. Thanks, Kenneth, for talking to me, and we'll hear more from you in the future, I'm sure. Follow his Facebook page. It's got really interesting pictures of food. Thank you.